Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever place you are. Today, I'll take you through regression analysis. And the sample question is the one going to guide us to answer the following question. Present regression equation will be question number 1. Number 2, predict husband's age when the wife's age is 20 years. The final question will be predict wife's age when the husband's age is 27 years. First, you need to know what the definition of regression. Regression is a programming approach used to predict an outcome based on a single feature. Now, let's get back to work. For you to solve the regression equation or state the regression equation, mathematically, regression equation is represented as y is equals to a plus bx. So, you have to first compute the value of a and b. This can be computed using two methods. The Pearson method and the Pearson method, which will be question A. B, another method can be the normal equation method. So today in our class, we'll focus on the Pearson method. Then on our next video, we'll do it either using the normal equation. Now, using the Pearson method, the value of B is computed as n summation of xy minus summation of x summation of y over n summation of x square minus summation of x into brackets. So, for you to find the value of for you to find the value of A is equal to summation of y over n minus b summation of x over n. Now you come to our question where we have x variable and y. This x will represent the wife's age and the y husband's age. So I can say here wife's age and here husband's age. So the question is there. You'll now stipulate the equation to expand our question here. We have x and y. Now, what do you mean in our equation? We need to have x and y. What do we mean? We mean x times what? Times y. So, you need to be equipped with a calculator and you follow the procedure as we go. So, it will have 20 times 25, which is us to 500. 22 times 29, we get 638. 638. 24 times 30, we get 720. 29 times 30 again, get 870. 870. 23 times 30, get 690. 690. 31 times 32, you get 992. 992. You got 29 times 32, you get 928. 31 times 35, you get 1085. 1085. 30 times 37, you get 1110. Then 31 times 40 is 1240. Then we'll come back. You look what is missing again. We have the x square. You'll come and write here x square. That means x variable time itself. So you'll get 20. 20 square, the answer you'll get 400. 22 square, you'll get 484. 24 times 30, not 24 times 30, 24 squared, you get 576. 576. You come to 29 square, you'll get 841. 841. Then 23 squared is 529. 529. You go to 31 square, you'll get 961. 961. The final 29 square, you get 841. 841. Then again you do the 31 square, you already computed here, just paste the answer there, 961. The 30 square, that will be 900. Then 31 square again, it's 960. 61. With that one, we are almost halfway. You'll come now. N. What does N mean? N means the number of observation or the occurrence of the variables. This is how we found the number of N. That's count starting from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So N is equals to 10 occurrence. Now this simple means summation. So you need to add all the values all the way from 500 to 1240. Kindly make use of your calculator for accuracy. So it will be summation of x, y. Summation of x, y, which is 500 plus 638 plus 720 plus 870 plus 690 plus 992 plus 928 plus 1085 plus 1110 plus 1240. What do you get with the calculator? It's 8,773. Hope we have the same figures wherever place you are. Now, again, we'll come and look for the summation of y and summation of x. So, summation of x here, the same procedure applies. Summation of x will be from 20 to 31 all the way to 31. So, again, to your calculator, 20 plus 22 plus 24 plus 29. Again, you add 23 plus 31 plus 29 plus 31 again plus 30 and finally plus 31. The summation comes to 270. Again, not forgetting the summation of y. The same procedure applies. Summation of y, where we'll start from 25 all the way to 40 again. 25 plus 29 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 32 plus 32 plus 35, then plus 37 and finally plus 40. We'll come and get 320. Now, the summation of x squared. Remember the x squared. So again, all the way from 400 to 9,000, not 9,000, 961, sorry. Begin with your calculator not to skip any figure. 400 plus 484 plus 576 plus 841 plus 529 plus 961 plus 841 plus 961, then plus 900, and finally you add 961. The total comes to summation of x squared. The total comes to 7,454. Now, with this, we have all the values now of which we should substitute to our formula. We said for you to find the value of b, you get n summation of xy minus summation of x summation of y over n summation of x square minus summation of x square. Now, wherever you have n, you remember n is the number of observation. We had observation 10 entries, where n we place it what? 10. Now we'll come here and say b is equals to n10 is equals to, sorry, let's wrap there so that you can create good space for work to flow. We come and say b is equals to 10 times summation of xy 8773 minus summation of x, which is 270 times summation of y, which is 320 over n, as usual, n we found the observation is 10 times summation of x square, which is 7454 minus summation of x into brackets. Now, the summation of x into bracket, you know, here the x is into bracket, then you square it, which is 270 squared. Summation, which is 270 squared. When you simplify this, you first work with the top, which will be 10 times 8773 minus 270 times 320. You'll come and find 1,313. On the denominator side, it will be 10 times 7454 minus into brackets 270 squared. You'll get 16. 1,640. You can confirm that. Separately you can do 10 times 7454. You get 74540. That's 74,000 minus 270 square, which is 72,900. You get 74,540 minus 72,900. You come and find that, which is very correct. You have verified our answer. Now, when you simplify this, b is equals to 1330 over 1640. You'll find 0.8109. Now, we have our value of b. What's remaining now is the value of a. The value of a, this how we get it. The value of a, this how we'll get it. A is equal to summation of y, where a is equals to summation of y is 320 over 10 minus b. which is 0.8. The value we found 0.8109 times summation of x times 270 over 10. What do you find? This goes with this. That is 32 minus 0.8109 times 270 divided by 10. You get 21.89, which you can equivalent to, no, don't equal 32. 32 minus that value, you get 10.1057, which is equals to either 10. Now, we have the value of A, 10, and the value of B, 0.8109. And remember, our linear equation was y is equals to A plus B x. Now you substitute these values into our equation. Now our linear equation, our linear equation will be y is equals to 10 plus 0.8109. Now that is the value of our regression equation. Thank you for watching that. I think you are together up to that point for regression analysis. Our question number B says predict husband's age when the wife's age is 20 years. Now, when the wife's age is 20 years, you should know that x, the x variable represented the wife's age. What do? You just substitute x with 20 years. Now, the wife's age will be y is equals to 10 plus 0.8109. X is equals to 20 inside there. Now, finally, the wife's age will be 10 plus 0.8109 times 20, which is 26 years. The wife's age will be 26.218, which is approximated to 26 years. Then the final question on question number 3 was predict wife's age when husband's age is 27. Now, what do you do here? You remember our equation? Our equation was y is equals to 10 plus 0.8109x. Now, you have been told the husband age is 27 years. So, y, you put here 27 is equals to 10 plus 0.8109x. So, when something crosses, a variable crosses an equal sign to the left hand side, it will become a negative. So here it will be 27 minus 10 is equals to 0.8109x. Now 27 minus 10 is 17 is equals to 0.8109x. Now for you to find the value of x, you divide by 0.8109. The same applies to this side, 0.8109. So our value of x will be 17 divided by 0.8109. So the wife's age, the wife will be 29.20, sorry, 20.29 96. When you estimate it, it will be the wife's age, which is X, is equals to 21 years, when the husband will be 27 years. Thank you for watching. Let's meet next on our method number 2 of solving regression analysis using the normal method, question method. See you next.